Hey guys, it's me Sujoy over here. So I'm back with another video. So the people who have actually subscribed to my channel, just to give you a quick update, I'm right now in Thailand and I'm in Bangkok and I'm trying to work out in an international school over here. So that's the reason why I've not been able to upload my YouTube videos on a daily basis. So today I'm just going to be talking about the new hotel scams here in Thailand. So I've been to Bangkok several times, and I think this time I've been staying here for over a week now. Like I said, I'm trying out with an international school here in Bangkok. I'm an English teacher, so I'm going to make a separate video about that and the challenges which I do face. Um, Sorry, the aircon is a bit loud. So just give me a minute. Let me just switch. Oh, okay. All right, that's under control. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the topic. Okay, the new hotel scams in Thailand, which I'm seeing nowadays. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to keep a link down in the description below. So first, let's start with the deposits. Okay, it kind of pisses me off, whenever I try to check in into any hotel, if I book it from Agoda or Booking.com, and if I go to any hotels over here in Bangkok, the first thing right away they will say is that give 500 baht, as a deposit. And I think I still feel it's kind of a bit expensive. I mean, like why give 500 baht? Why not make it 200 baht or something? Because when you're coming to Bangkok, you really want to enjoy the city, or if you're coming to Thailand, you want to enjoy the other parts of Thailand. But it's just that, give me a minute. I need to switch off the aircon. Okay, good gods. Anyways. So, it's just that, the 500 baht deposit, kind of pisses me off, I mean, or just make it like 200 baht or something. And sometimes that deposit money is questionable because, maybe you may not get that money back or something. So, yeah, that's about the deposit. The second one would be the internet. So, what I'm seeing nowadays is that there are a few hotels here in Thailand where you're not getting free Wi-Fi, and it's just that they're charging you like they're charging you like 50 baht or something like that just to use the internet like for 24 hours. So basically, you go down the reception, you pay the money, they'll give you the receipt. I think it's so stupid because like I've stayed in so many hotels in Southeast Asia, you never have to pay for the internet. Wi-Fi is free. So you got to be watching out for this one. So this is a new way of milking money from the guests. Okay, so charging for the internet. Okay, so you got to pay 50 baht for the internet, and you can use it like for 24 hours. You get a slip. Let me show it to you. If I have. So you get something like this. You get a slip with a username and password, and you can use that in a room, in your room. And it's kind of stupid because, like it should be free. I mean, I don't understand what's the logic. I mean, why do guests need to pay for the internet? So you got to watch out for that one, okay? Now, speaking of internet, so the other hotel where I've stayed in Bangkok, I was not able to access my internet on my computer, and there's a huge fucking interference, and I mean, I'm sorry to say that the internet connectivity in Thailand is really bad, compared to Vietnam, because in Vietnam internet is kind of fast, but over here, like if you want to use internet in your laptop and all that, I had this huge issue with this hotel where I was staying for 7 nights, where my internet was getting disconnected all the fucking time, and I had to call up the reception people. And the lady said to me, it was like shocking, and she told me that the internets usually don't work in laptops in our hotel. I mean, like, are you kidding me? It's so stupid. And so I had to go down the lobby, and I was using the internet at the lobby. And so because normally when I stay in a hotel, I like to stay for a week, evaluate the hotels here in Thailand and give my personal experiences. So yeah, I mean, that was something which really pissed me off. And that was, I mean, it was a decent business hotel. Like I said, I'm not going to be naming and shaming the hotels, but it was a good, decent, business hotel, and it was a Lat Phrao area in Bangkok. All right, the third thing I want to talk about is these Chinese tourists. Okay, and I think it's been done on purpose. Just because I'm from India, I hold an Indian passport. It's always happened to be most of the time. Whenever I stay in hotels here in Thailand, then all of a sudden, you will have a lot of these Chinese tourists. They'll be coming and living right and on the same floor lobby or living right next to me, and they were like so freaking fucking loud for straight 7 consecutive nights. I think for 5 consecutive nights, they were like screaming, shouting around the lobbies, running around like little children. These grown ass Chinese men and women. It kind of really pisses me off. And I knew that the reception people did that on purpose because they knew that, oh, this guy, I'm still telling you right now. I mean, I don't want to be a racist, but it's true. Like Indian tourists are not very favorable when they are booking hotels here in Thailand. Especially in Bangkok, because like still in the mindsets of most Thai hotel people is that in they have some bad views about Indian tourists, and that's really a shame because they haven't grown out of it. So yeah, I mean, so maybe I think it was done on a purpose, putting a lot of Chinese tourists at the same lobby floor, like screaming around, this and that. So it was like really bullshit. That kind of pissed me off. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Would be, this is no room, no room. Sorry, we don't have any room, but you have rooms on Agoda and Booking.com, which I saw. So it was like, I was not able to extend my stay with my previous hotel. So, like I said, I'm trying it out with an international school over here in Bangkok. And, so I went to this hotel. It was a decent hotel. I looked around the room and everything. And, the lady, she asked me where you from. I said, I'm from India. And so she showed me around. And then all of a sudden, I said, okay, I like the room and everything. So, and then, when I came back to meet the lady, and tell her that, okay, I like the room, I want to take that and all that. The lady, she said, sorry, no room available now, sorry, and all that. The problem over here in Thailand is that we cannot justify with them, right? I mean, even if you're on the right path, I mean, just because you're an Indian doesn't mean that you have to mistreat us people in that way. But it's just like I said, I mean, most of the hotels here in Thailand, they're not in favor of Indian tourists. I mean, like they have some bad views. Even though India is economically very strong, more powerful, just like the mindset is still, um, you know, um, I would say backwards over here for most of these Thai hotel people over here. When they're catering to Indian tourists. So yeah, I mean, like no room. I believe I had seen this long time back. No room, no India or some shit. And even on YouTube, if you scroll around, there have been cases of racism, on for certain Indian tourists, who wanted to live in good hotels here in Bangkok. I'm talking about five-star hotels and all that. I mean, like I said, white privilege runs a lot over here in Thailand and Bangkok, and also runs a lot in international schools. I'm going to make a separate video about that. The white privilege all comes down to the color of your skin, um, your nationality, and all that. So still, Thailand is still living on those primitive times. Like It's a sad reality, But anyways, I don't want to get into the details of that. So so that's all I wanted to say. Internet deposit, um, like the Chinese tourists, intentionally putting them on at my lobby. And also, I've noticed that my trash does not get cleaned, right? I mean, like, I see most of the time the cleaning ladies, they're cleaning trash of all the guests, who are at the same floor, but they'll not come and clean my trash and all that. They'll neglect me out just because, I'm from India and I hold an Indian passport. So, I mean, that's all I got to say. And I mean, I'm not trying to make this a racist video, but I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. So I'll try my best to make more videos. I'm going to make that video about the international school and, the kind of challenges and also racism which I'm experiencing with the international school, but I'm not going to be naming and shaming them. Yeah, so if you're traveling in Southeast Asia and if you want to start an online business, I'm going to keep a link down in the description below. Make sure to sign up for this exclusive webinar workshop. And I'm just trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. I'm still in Thailand right now, but yeah, I do miss Vietnam. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. So with that being said, you guys have a great weekend. Peace out.